Good morning. I'm Mrs. Parent from Beardsley Library, and we read a book about a scarecrow, a very lonely scarecrow who made friends with a baby crow that fell out of his nest and landed near him. And today we're going to make a little crow craft for you. And this is what he's going to end up looking like. See, our crow craft has wings that move. Here's his little feet. He could soar through the sky. He could look scared. But so today we're going to use a black construction paper. We got 2 brass fasteners, some yellow construction paper, and white for his eyes and a marker. But if you don't have these things at home, this is something new we're doing this week. We put together some craft kits for you to take and make at home. So there'll be about 35 of them available outside on the table for pickup. So if you want one of those to do before the craft on next Wednesday, they will be put outside on Tuesday. So you could come and pick one up, and it's while supplies last. There's going to be 35 of them all together in one box, and you just take what you need to make this craft at home with your family. It will look like this. We will have it in a little plastic bag, all nicely sealed up, and you just need to have a glue stick at home and your scissors. So let's get started here. Let me show you. This is what is going to be in this craft kit. We'll move this over and angle it down so you can see what I have here. There will be 2 circles. So as you can see, there's 1 circle for his body and 1 circle we fold in half to make his wings. There'll be the 2 brass fasteners. See, I'll just take 2 out of here. All right, we got yellow for his feet and yellow for his beak and white if you want to make your own eyes, but there will be googly eyes included. This one I drew on his eyes, but you can do whichever way you want. We'll put a piece of white paper in there so you can draw on his eyes if that's what you prefer, or use the googly eyes that will be included. Okay, so let's get started. We'll angle this down a little more. Okay, so we'll get all our pieces together and made, and then we'll glue it. So we take one of our circles and fold it in half and crease, crease, crease. Make a nice crease on it so you'll know where to cut for his wings. So here's his body, and you see where that crease is. That's where we're going to cut for his wings, okay? So he'll end up with 2 wings. All right. Those will be his wings. Okay, and then we have a yellow piece of paper that we can fold in half because we want to have a fold on it so we can make his beak. Look at it. Caw, caw. So he's got a beak so he can talk to us. So we take this piece of paper and fold it in half, and we just make a triangle to make his beak. But if you want to make some little puffy parts at the top for the beak to hold onto his face, I'll show you what I mean after I cut this out, because baby birds have such a big beak compared to their mamas, maybe so they can eat food better. But see, it has a couple little like half circles at the top. You can do it that way, or you can just cut out a nice triangle, and then it opens up like this so the baby bird can talk to you. So that will go right here. Okay, and then we're going to put on this one, we're going to just put on googly eyes. We will be gluing those on. And then he's got these little long yellow feet sticking out. So there'll be another piece of paper in there that you're going to want to fold in half, just like we did his beak, and crease, crease, crease. And yes, you can trace this on, but it's mostly just going straight down and then making a nice triangle at the bottom and straight down. He's got little skinny legs. And then cut at an angle at the bottom, so you end up with 2 feet like this. You can keep them like that if you want, or you can just cut little his little toes, his little feet in the triangle instead. So let's do that. There, I'll put them together so we can do them both at the same time. You're going to be cutting little triangles out of it so he has toes. So he can hold on to trees. There we go. So we'll move those out of the way. And here's our little bird with his little long feet. But those will be tucked under. If I could lift that up. So he'll have his little feet. You can have him dance if you want. You can do whatever you want with his little feet. Put them on there. Okay. Now if you don't have a hole punch, these things you could just push through, or someone can help you push through the wing at the top because they are a little pointed. So you should be able to push through the brass brad or the brass fastener, and you should be able to push it through this side too. But if you need an adult to help you, I'm sure there's someone there that will be very happy to help you do that. And then you can push it through here for his to attach at the top for his wing. See that? There we go. And here's another one I'm going to put on right about here. So then you would flip them over, and it's got little ends that you would just push down so it holds on tight. All right, I think I'll keep them flipped over, and we will glue on his long legs. So we'll put some glue on that one and glue on this one and get his feet on him so he can dance. There we go. He does look like he wants to dance, doesn't he? Okay, we'll give him his beak so he can caw. There we go. And glue on his googly eyes. This is a very quick, fast craft, especially if you come and pick up the kit. Oops. Googly eye doesn't want to stay on because I got to put better glue on there. There we go. There, one googly eye. And put glue on the other one. And if there's any bits of purple around the edges, if you use a glue stick, don't worry, it will dry clear. Okay. The other thing is lots of times crows have a little bit of a feather at the top of their heads. You'll see like this guy does. See the little feather he has at the top of his head? So you can do that too. There'll be another little piece of paper in your kit, and you could just cut whatever you want. For feathers at the top, I think I'm going to do like just, it looks like there's 3 feathers. One big one middle-sized one, and one smaller one off to the side. Look at that little tiny piece of feather. So we'll put glue on that too, and glue that on the top. We'll put it on the bottom, underneath. We need a little more glue to glue that one on. And there's glue stuck on my finger too, so that's not helping. So there we go. There's our little crow craft. He's flying away in Beersley's children's room. Look at him. Okay. So if you want your kit, you can come down on next Tuesday to get it. They'll all be ready. But if you want to make this at home, you can by tracing out 2 circles using the bottom of a cup, and then finding some, if you have yellow construction paper, you can just cut out the legs like I just showed you. And you can just draw on his googly eyes by taking a little piece of white paper, folding it in half so you can get the same circles for his eyes, and cutting them out. Nice little circles. We are all good at circles, aren't we? Pretty good at circles. and there would be some little eyes, and then you would just draw the pupils in the middle. So we draw the circles inside of it so he can watch us, and another circle in this one. So that's what you would do if you decided you wanted to draw your own eyes instead of using the googly eyes that we'll have in the bag. And also this circle, again, you can use an upside down cup, just like we did to use to make the skunk. And this trace around it and make 2 circles the same and cut one in half like I showed you. So here we go. We've got 2 crows here. One with googly eyes and one that we made our eyes ourselves. That's a fun craft to do. 2 little baby crows that can be friends to you and Mr. Scarecrow. So I hope you enjoyed this craft today as much as I enjoyed being here with you. So you take care, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.